What's up, chicks? My name is Chikinpepsi, and today I have drawn all the Forsaken survivors and killers in one video. Also, if you like the drawing stuff, I'll do more of it. Without further ado, let's get drawing. Or something, I don't know. So we're gonna start off with the default survivor, and it's Noob. So if you don't know what Noob looks like, he just wears a blue sleeveless shirt, green pants, and has yellow skin. And he was pretty easy. He was just a guy wearing two things, and I don't normally draw legs, so he literally took like a minute to make. Some people give him little tufts of hair like I do on my Yeeps drawings, but I think he looked better bald. Also, the background of each character show their expressions. For Noobs, I chose a swirly brush since he always looks more distraught. And that's Noob. Moving on to the other starter, it's Elliot, the pizza guy who's always kind and gives people pizza to heal. He hates 007 and 7 and Cool Kid though. If you didn't know, 7 and 7 has a son, Cool Kid. You see, 7 and 7 was a Roblox actor with his friend Noli, who's now a killer. But whenever Cool Kid came on his front porch, he retired from hacking and decided to adopt Cool Kid. But whenever Cool Kid grew up, he found out about 7 and 7's past, found a mod panel, and started exploiting the hell out of Roblox. He really liked to terrorize the pizzeria Builder Brothers Pizza, where Elliot worked. Cool Kid made Elliot so pissed, he got himself and his dad banned from the pizzeria. Whenever he came into the world of Forsaken, he disliked 7 and 7 for his son's actions. Also, Cool Kid was just 10 at the time, so he didn't really know any better. Elliot still hates 7 and 7, but still gives him pizza to heal, since he's so nice to all the survivors. Next is Shaletsky. He's the other starter out of the three, and in my opinion, the best. He uses a sword to stun the killers and uses fried chicken, which heals him. He was a Roblox admin and created 1x1x1 on accident. I cannot say 1x1 for the, oh my god. He was a Roblox admin and created 1x1x1x1. What are you talking about, Icon? I don't have the Switch too! He's never told anyone else this since he's scared people would hate him like they hate 7 and 7 because he's Cool Kid's father. In 1x1's description, it says, the embodiment of hatred and all things evil. Blame John. This isn't exactly what it says, but I just forgot what it was, and I don't feel like checking it. I don't know how the other survivors haven't asked about this since his shirt literally says, Blame John. His real name's John. Anyways, the next survivor is Builderman, the creator of Roblox. He would ban players, and with the help of Toph, they blew up all the banned people's houses. Builderman can build stuff that benefits the survivors and take care of the killers. The next one is a very nostalgic one. It's the last guest, also known as Guest 1337. Guest was just a normal person, but unfortunately, when he was very young, his parents were shot by the general of the Bacon Army. Guest grew up to have a hatred against bacon hairs and joined the army, fought off the Bacon Army, and supposedly died. But if you want to find out more, check out The Last Guest free on YouTube by Oblivious HD. Next is Toph, V's favorite. Toph is actually deaf and uses sign language to communicate. Like I mentioned before, Toph blew up banned houses with the help of Builderman. But some people got banned in an accident and people were mad. They started hunting down Toph, and Toph got scared and put traps outside their house. That's why they have a tripwire and a bomb in Forsaken. Now for Two Time. He's in a cult called the Spawn who believes in a second life. He was friends with another guy in the cult, Azure, and they were besties. But then Two Time got really into the Spawn and started believing in it more and more. Now the Spawn's beliefs don't actually work, but hear me out. All the Forsaken survivors and killers got forced into the world of Forsaken when they died. But who was responsible for all this? Someone named the Spectre. Oh, that was fucking cringe. Oh my god. But who was responsible for all of this? Someone named the Spectre. They're all forced to be killed forever and ever. The Spectre has all control over this world, so that's why Two Time's beliefs are real in the world of Forsaken, but not in, like, the living world. But back to Two Time. His beliefs were only growing stronger and stronger, so he made a sacrifice. He killed his best friend Azure with a dagger, so that's why I drew him with one. Also, he uses it in the game. And all of Two Time's icons for his abilities, it always has Azure in them. Azure might be a future killer, I don't know. Next is 007 and 7, which I also don't have footage of the drawing. Sorry. But as I mentioned before, in Elliot's story, he was a hacker with his friend Noli, now a killer. But whenever a red infant came on his doorstep, he retired from hacking and decided to give this child a life. But who was this child? It was Cool Kid, dumbass. I don't know if there's any other lore, but he convinced Noli to steal the Void Star, and Cool Kid has a unique animation and voice line whenever he kills 7 and 7. Next is the last survivor and most expensive, and it's Chance. Chance was a well-known gambler who liked to, gamble. Also, his price is 777, and that's the jackpot on slot machines. And it's also the most expensive survivor in the game, being $700. What the hell? His parents owned a casino, and he took over it whenever he got older. He was friends with a guy named iTraps who freed criminals from prison. Chance thought they were friends, but iTraps sees him as an obstacle. iTrap actually convinced Chance to play some death games in exchange for money. But after Chance won one of these games, iTrap stopped him and left him. Well, that's the last of the survivors, and now on to the killers. Well, that's the last of the survivors, and now on to the killers. Let's start off with the default killer, Jason. Jason is actually from the horror movie Friday the 13th. Now, he wasn't actually the killer in the first movie, but it was his mom who wanted revenge. You see, Jason was a young boy at a camp called Camp Crystal Lake, and people bullied him for some reason. The bullying got so bad that the kids drowned in the lake. The fuck? Anyway, his mom wanted revenge and started killing off horny counselors. And then his mom finally revealed herself to one of the counselors, and then the counselor chopped her head off. Anyways, the second film happened, and Jason is now the killer for some reason. So I guess he survived being in a lake for 15 years. I don't know, I haven't watched the movie. Anyways, the Forsaken Jason is actually from an old Roblox game. Next up is Cool Kid, the 10-year-old killer. So Cool Kid was a newborn baby with a skin condition that made his skin red and was dropped out at 7 and 7's doorstep. 7 and 7 adopted him and raised Cool Kid. But whenever Cool Kid got older, he found out about his father's past. So Cool Kid found one of his dad's old hacking devices and started to use it around Roblox. He really liked to hack Builder Brothers Pizza and got himself and 7 and 7 banned from the pizzeria. Now after this, Cool Kid disappeared and supposedly got sucked into the world of Forsaken. Since Cool Kid's a child, he is usually drawn with a propeller hat and a lollipop by the Phantom, so that's what I did. Fun fact, Cool Kid's actually afraid of John Doe because of the stories his dad told him about him. Also, 7 and 7 wears his shirt because Cool Kid thinks it's funny. Last thing, he doesn't actually know he's killing people, he just thinks they're tired and they go to sleep after running amok. John Doe was actually an old Roblox myth, and people thought he was going to hack the game on March 18th, 2017, but nothing actually happened. But in the world of Forsaken, he was a real person that had a wife named Jane Doe, who's going to be a survivor in the future. They had a happy life until John Doe became corrupted by some code gone wrong, and he doesn't remember who his wife is. Anyways, drink Pepsi, stay silly, and bye-bye!